Hello there everybody, it is Tegan here again today, and yes, this is the third video I have filmed today. I'm just filming them because I've got enough time today to not be interrupted and stuff, and so boom, 5 sauce shirt again, obviously, same day. And also this isn't a book video. I promise I will be getting out more book videos soon. I've just had a lot of built up emotion on TV shows and movies that I wanted to get out there, so once I'm done getting all this geeky stuff out there, there will be more book videos very soon. But for this video, I wanted to talk about Teen Wolf. Now, you guys probably don't know this about me, but I am a big fan of Teen Wolf. I only started watching it a year and a half ago maybe, and I watched all of the episodes up to date, and I'm now up to date. So if this video is going to be about the Teen Wolf Season 5 Part B premiere episode, so if you guys don't watch Teen Wolf or you don't really care about Teen Wolf, then it might be better for you guys to leave this now, or if you haven't seen the episode yet, then I would leave now because I'm going to be jumping right into the spoilery parts of the video, so I don't want to give anything away. So yes. Now that that's over and done with, I'm going to get right into what I thought about the episode. Now, I watched the episode last week because that's when it came out, but I haven't seen the episode from this week yet, so if you guys have, just be careful not to spoil it down in the comments. I'd love that. And yeah, I don't remember everything about the episode, but I'm going to just talk about as much as I remember, and it's going to be a good, geeky, fun, talking, ranting, all over the place video again, like the last couple. So I really like the part of the episode where Lydia was being taken into the hospital and her mom had absolutely no idea what was going on with her, and Stiles runs in and Stiles is like, I need to help, I want to help, and her mom just kicks him out of the room. She's like, you guys did this to her, you need to stay away from her. And that just got to me so much because, yes, they did bring her into this world, but she was... They did bring her into the world, but she brought some of it to herself as well. It wasn't all Stiles and Scott and all of them, and so just, it broke my heart seeing, Stiles being turned down like that, especially because, Stydia is, everything. So there was that, and then I hate Theo with a burning passion. I hated him from the very beginning. I knew that something was off from him at the moment that we saw him, and so just the way that he has been this entire time is awful. Sorry if this video is sort of all over the place once again, because I'm just going to be jumping back and forth between scenes and talking about them in no particular order. So the part where Stiles has gone out to seek Theo's help because Theo is the only one that can tell him how to cure his dad, because his dad's is pretty much dying. The sheriff is dying. And so Stiles goes and finds Theo's help. And Theo thinks that Scott is dead because Theo left Scott dead in the library, or what he thought was dead. And the fact that that happened, and then Theo came into the room and Stiles goes, you killed my best friend. Just because obviously Stiles knows that Scott's alive, but the way that he just says, you killed my best friend, and then Theo replies back, was he really even your best friend anymore, Stiles? Ripped my heart out of my chest, threw it across the room, chopped it up into a million pieces. It was not okay. Just no, I'm sorry, but no. I was with my friends, and so I didn't want to start crying, because I'm the most even though I'm not the most obsessed with Teen Wolf as a lot of my friends, I am the most fangirly out of all of them, and so I get really caught up into characters, and so I get the most emotional over these type of things, and so I was just sitting there willing the tears not to come out of my eyes, because I didn't want to be thought of as a complete freak. Sheriff, oh my god, the sheriff. Styles' dad, Sheriff Stilinski. I was not okay during that episode. I was pretty positive that he wasn't gonna die because I did not think that they were gonna have Styles lose both of his parents because his mom's already dead, and they weren't gonna kill off Sheriff Stilinski. He's been there since the very beginning. He's an amazing character, and it just wouldn't be okay. And so I was pretty sure he wasn't gonna die, but just the way that they were playing it out made me think that there was a possibility that he could die, and I just wasn't okay with it. Like, because Melissa came out, Scott's mom came out, and she was telling Styles at first that he was gonna be okay, he was gonna be okay, and then about halfway through the episode she came out and she said, Styles, your dad's dying, and that there's not really much that we can do about it, and just that got to me so much. Ugh. I was not okay in that moment, like, and then Styles just like freaking out and trying to get Theo to help him, and Theo didn't know, and it was not, I was just not okay. And then one thing, I love Melissa, she's an amazing character. She goes to the doctor and she says, we need to cut the sheriff open, we need to cut him back open, and he's like, what are you talking about? And he's like, do you know something that I don't know? And she's like, I know a lot of things that you don't know, but none of it's gonna help you in this situation. And she's just like, but right now, we need to cut him open because this is the only thing that will save him. And just the way that she went to save him, it was amazing. So the part where Styles, Scott, and Malia are down in the like underground tunnel area, and Scott and Malia go up ahead and Styles is still in the back. Scott goes, so what's going on between you and Styles? And she goes, well, I guess we're not together anymore. My heart, once again, just like not okay in the slightest. Even though I am a Stydia shipper, like a strong Stydia shipper, I have been since the very beginning. Malia made Styles so happy, and just to see them be like drift apart was so awful. Now, in the season finale, or in the mid-season finale, a couple months back, obviously Styles and Scott had their huge fight, and I was literally, there were tears falling from my eyes. I was sitting in my room and like I just couldn't help it. They were just like streaming down my face because they've just been best friends since the very beginning, and the fact that Scott would trust Theo more than he trusts Styles was like, why? I get that Theo was the one that told Scott and that Styles did not tell Scott himself, but the way that Theo told it made Styles seem like a mass serial killer, and he really isn't. He's just a nice person. Styles is my favorite character, if you hadn't guessed already. I think he's a lot of people's favorite characters. The way that Scott and Styles were just not friends anymore. They were still sort of friends, like they still looked out for each other in the episode, but it just wasn't the same. Like in the last 4 seasons, they were best friends. Like they were inseparable. They did everything with each other. They would do anything for each other. And just this episode, you really saw the gap between them, and it just was sad. Like, I don't know, it was just really, really sad. Let me know down in the comments if you felt the same way about it, because Styles and Scott are my bro TP. Like, why? There was the part where Argent came back, Allison's dad, and that was pretty freaking amazing. And the Dread Doctors were back. Just everything was back. Hayden and Liam, that was a very big plot point in this one. Liam was going around with his friend, I can't remember his name at the moment, but Liam was going around with his friend because he thought that he saw Hayden. They went to the Nibiton and they saw all the bodies there and everything, and then they turned around and the police were there along with Hayden's sister, which was awful. So obviously now it looks like they're the ones that did all the murders. Liam seeing Hayden was awful because she's obviously changed because she's a chimera now. I don't know, everything in this episode was just so depressing. Like, I think they were trying to tie up a lot of loose ends from the last season, which obviously was good, but just a lot of the stuff in this episode was like really depressing. Obviously there were some happy points, when Stiles' dad came through and when Melissa wanted to save him and when Stiles got to see his dad. Like, obviously those were all happy points. There were just a lot of sad points. So I know this video was sort of all over the place and I do apologize for that. I just wanted to get my thoughts out on this episode, and yeah, I mean, let me know down in the comments below if you're watching Teen Wolf this season, and we can chat about it and what we think is going to be happening the rest of the season. At the end of the season, I will probably be doing a whole big wrap-up. I won't be doing one of these for each episode because that would just be too much, but I will be doing one at the end of the season just to wrap up all my thoughts about it and like tell you guys what I think will be happening for the rest of the season. But yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I will be back soon with hopefully a book video, depending on what I feel like filming next. It might be a book video, it might be another geeky video, I don't know. But yeah, I enjoy making this. Let me know down in the comments if you are watching Teen Wolf this season, and we can chat it out and chat about our feelings. Let me know down in the comments who your favorite character is. Mine is Stiles. I just want to know what your favorite character is as well. Subscribe to this video if you want to be told when I make a new video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'm Tegan, this is Bookwormia, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Hello there, everybody. Yes, I am filming this on the same day that I filmed my Shadowhunter TV show